Amongst the cluttered sprawl of artifacts in 221 Baker Street lies a quiet treasure, a rare banknote simple enough to be overlooked in a room filled with such ostentatious pieces but with a value far from minimal. Given in gratitude to Sherlock Holmes by the British Treasury, the sale of this banknote on the black market could bankroll any number of nefarious schemes. Thus, news of Holmes's acquisition has begun to spread throughout the criminal underworld. Mulling over an old case involving a daring smuggling ring, a master Oriental craftsman, and a number of intricately designed puzzle boxes, Dr. Watson senses inspiration. He takes an old safe and modifies it so that it can't be opened by a mere key alone. But is it enough to stand up against the mind of Moriarty? Today I am doing something a little bit different, and I am attempting to do the case of the Treasury safe, which is a Sherlock Holmes and Watson puzzle. And I think this is actually my first ever puzzle box, like a puzzle that is a box. Usually I would have things like this. So this is like a metal ring that you have to go through the maze and disconnect them and reconnect them. Or I have many puzzles like this, which are like wooden ones that you do the same thing. You're trying to get it apart and then put back together again. But this is my first puzzle box and I'm excited to attempt to solve this. I picked this up at Dimmicks when I was in the city. They just had it at the registers and I was like, I kind of want to pick this up. As you hopefully would have seen in the intro, this safe was essentially put together by Dr. Watson, and we are playing the role of Sherlock Holmes to put his work to the test to see if this can be broken into. Apparently there is a banknote in here that we need to try and get out. I don't know how much space is in here, if I can use this later on to like store other stuff. But this will be a cool like little piece on my shelf anyway. I think it will look cool behind me. But this is the top. We have a Sherlock Holmes monogram on this side with a pipe and a magnifying glass. On the two sides we have this pattern. I don't know how complex this box is going to be. It could be like a one move box. This is my first box I've ever done, so I don't know. On the other side there is this Sherlock Holmes quote, which I will read. It says, "When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth, Sherlock Holmes." Which I don't know if it has anything to do with the puzzle or it's just like cool decoration. That's nice. And then the bottom is just plain. This doesn't feel like it moves, with our little sticker on here that I can probably remove. So I'm going to attempt to solve this. This whole top part moves. Oh wait, does this come out? Oh, that like leans up. Also, this is my first time trying to capture a puzzle, so I don't know if this angle on my camera is even any good. This, oh wait, that whole thing kind of went to the side. I really want to pull that out. This one doesn't move. So these three feel like one piece and this feels like one piece. Okay, this turns. That doesn't come out still. But then you also, wait, if I turn this way, I wonder if that can pull out. But these, those kind of come out. Or maybe they unlock something. That still doesn't move. Okay, maybe this is going to be more complicated than I first expected. But this puzzle was about $35. So I was like, it's not going to be that complex, but I'll enjoy it. And oh, but that just slid across even further. Wait, do I get this out? I have my first piece. Wait, does it come out? No, it just slides. Does that come out of there? It can move back and forth. I don't think it comes out though. But I can see the banknote in there already. I've only moved one. I don't know if the camera can like pick up the banknote in there. But I could see it in the bottom and I could probably get it out if I was to maneuver it correctly, but I feel like we're not at the solution just yet. So if I do this, I do this. So this slides down. Now I've got that jammed in there. This, I'm just trying to figure out how this is meant to sit that it helps me. This is as far as we got so far. I can rotate this and I can slide this down slightly. This all feels connected. So I also don't want to break anything. That does that. Maybe this can pull out now? No, because it's stuck in. Oh, maybe this can come out? I feel like as a novice puzzler, most of this is just me doing the same thing over and over again until I eventually try something else. I feel like we're not going to get this whole lid off. Let me flip it around and look at it from a different angle. What if I tip it upside down? Nothing happens. I really want to, like, this feels like I need to take this off. Wait, this side pulls up. That's how it comes out. Yes! And this piece just has to stay in there. And I got to, that did not look like that piece came out at all. How does it even go back in? Oh, it just sat like that. There's no way looking at that you can just tell. I mean, for a $30-something puzzle box, this is incredibly well made. I was not expecting that from this purchase. That does not look like it comes off at all, and this whole thing pushes off. It didn't want to come at first, it was a bit stuck, but now it comes a lot easier. That just comes out. And then you're able to slide the lid off. This is our Sherlock Holmes banknote. There's a lot of space in this, so I can also use it as a trinket box to hold other things, which I think is really cool, but I've just showed the whole internet how to get into it, so I'm not going to put anything valuable in here, but this is pretty cool. Now, I think the traditional thing to do is put it back together for a puzzle completion to count, or a puzzle solve to count. So I'm going to put this back together now. Slip that in there. Then I need to put this end back in. Amazing. Slide that. Lock these back. Turn this back this way. Complete. I love this. This is going to become like a little treasured thing on my shelf back here behind me. I'm going to have this as a decoration. Thank you for hanging out as I solved this little puzzle here. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a different video, and I'll catch you in the next one.